Disclaimer: because one of the people discussed in this episode is a trans person, let it be known that we are not mocking or harassing their identity. This is a critique of the ideology and belief of this person. Any harassment in the name of this video is frowned upon and I will disown you as a fan. The transgender community is always welcome with Trusk. You have been advised. Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Trusk Presents. So recently while doom scrolling, I came across this YouTuber called Master Absolute. I took a look at one of their videos and it turns out they stand up for trans rights, because they are trans themselves, and that's pretty cool. But when I took a look at their posts tab and their other opinions, I realized they are a Christian nationalist. If I may point out the first contradiction, this is not me berating them about what ideology to choose, but Christian nationalists look down on trans people and I find it personally kind of odd why someone would choose an ideology that most of the time across the board doesn't like them. But again, this is not me trying to bring them left. Anyway, let's take a look at their videos.
So when I was a cult leader a few years ago on Instagram, my cult was a suit and tie fetish cult, but it was also very pro-Christian masculinity.
Now, this gets even weirder. Screw it. Let's just take a look at their community posts. The UK is Christian forever. Well, no, not really, it's secular. They're also into that Sigma mindset crap. I am deeply confused by this channel, but the more I see the more it starts to click together. Okay, so this guy actually believes they are the monarch and the head of the Church of England. Newsflash, no you're not. And even if you were, I still wouldn't follow you. Honestly, this declaration of power shit is the reason we had to invent secularity laws. I'm not denying right-wing trans people exist. I just find it odd to support an ideology that doesn't like you. That would be like if I supported that RFK, who I'm insulted by as an autistic person because despite him confidently saying shit about autism, he has sniffed coke off of a toilet seat and cut off a raccoon's But that tangent aside. Look mate, you can't make an entire religion illegal. I firmly believe in the French system of laïcité, but at the same time I believe in pluralistic laws that allow freedom of religion for all. No one religion should be made illegal because that's against human rights and basic liberal society. But I forgot this person wants a theocracy like the old days when we believed absolute bullshit because faith ruled over reason. And before you start, I am not a Reddit atheist who hates Christianity as a general rule. I am an agnostic and I cannot deny nor confirm the existence of God. All I can tell you is that faith should never be in government. You can be faithful and be in government, but you should prioritize being a public servant first and listening to reason and evidence. Also, bro thinks they are genuinely intimidating someone by pretending to be the king and saying,
Actually, no one will be knighted until I say so.
Wow, they aren't even hiding it anymore. They claim the crown because they apparently found it. Look my dude, whatever you're taking to think this shit, I want 20 lol. Being the bad guy comes naturally. Oh, look out everyone. We got Timmy Tough Knuckles over here.
What's up guys? What's up guys? What's up Quantum Deal here?
Anyway, I think you kind of get the gist by now. Maybe. Hell, I'm not even sure. I get the gist, but let's move on anyway to the second person of this video who's a lot more simple to explain. SigmaMoneyBoys. That is somehow worse name than Tears of the Left. Is a SoundCloud mumble rapper. I personally had an encounter with him in late February of 2025 when I went under the name Missed Cause, where he released 18 diss tracks about me, depicted my death and made fun of my autism all because I said one of his songs was bad. Coping and molding isn't going to get you through life, Brutassium. And before we continue, some of the songs from that time are available on my music collection on Internet Archive, which I'd appreciate if you go and check out. But back to the main point. We are only going to react to 3 of his videos, cause frankly that's all the cringe I can stomach.
You're stressing me out. That looks like loot.
You know what'd be crazy? If I want to play like a crazy hand.
I've heard better mic quality in the Oh Yeah Mr. Krabs video.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
And
Why don't you use this money to invest instead?
Shut your bitch ass up. What the hell?
Investing is better than gambling.
What are you trying to do? Give me life lessons?
Yeah, investing is easier too.
Invest in what?
Guaranteed.
Invest in what?
As long as you don't and get yourself into like millions of years of debt.
You shouldn't be gambling or investing in stocks. You should set aside money for a rainy day in a long-term savings account at your bank, and try and find a savings account with good interest rates. And look at this description. Do be warned, this next video will contain slurs, as all of the people in this video are weirdos with no life.
You got a lie, Mike. Let's go IGI. Let me embarrass you from your friends on live. Let me embarrass you from your friends. This nigga wanna go J for John weed play. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You a bitch.
Yo. Nigga's name is 6'7". That's what I'm saying. This dude got whooped on me 17 times.
Y'all need 3 niggas to talk to me. Yeah, scary.
I'd fuck you up in real life.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm the only nigga here who will actually fight you.
No, you wouldn't. On God, you wouldn't. On my life, you wouldn't. On my mama, you wouldn't. The what? The Lou?
The
Louisiana.
amount of edgy man children we have today thinking they could take on each other in a gunfight when these people literally treat the word employment akin to a slur. Jesus H. Huckleberry Christ on a crutch.
No one wants to fight about politics this much!
Jesus H. Huckleberry Christ on a crutch. 37 years old and he's making edits like he's 12. You have to be terminally online to make this type of shit. Oh, and as for something I didn't really clarify in the second episode of the Trusk show which sort of discusses this topic, no, there is no such thing as a Sigma. It's an imagined status based off disproven zoology work which the writer himself, David Mech, later bloody retracted. With real life nowadays, you can't tell if it's satire or if they mean it, but in this guy's case, I think he means it. I'll level with you, I'm not gonna subject you to his music because it's a load of dog shit, and he'd probably use it as a reason to copyright strike this genuine critique of him. Anyway, they involve my death. Using an RP accent to imitate me. Even though I'm from Scotland, but of course SoundCloud can only list as Britain, and one of them was just ableism, and by the way, that Asperger's joke is nearly 15 bloody years old, anyone doing it ran out of original material long ago. In a strange way, I should feel almost honored, given this molding pathetic man-child dedicated 18 tracks to me, thank you so much. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching tonight's episode and I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.